You have built your base, but you don't know how electricity works? No problem. In today's video, I will show you the basics of Rust Mobile electricity, which anyone can easily use to power up their base. So, let's get started. In Rust Mobile, there are 3 types of batteries. The smallest one is the small battery, which gives you a power output of 10 Rust watts and can store 150 Rust watts of power. The second one is the medium battery. It gives you a power output of 50 Rust watts and can store up to 9,000 Rust watts of power. And the last one is the large battery. It gives you a power output of 100 Rust watts and can store up to 24,000 watts of power. It is the largest battery in the game. For today's tutorial, we will use the medium battery because you can easily purchase this battery from the outpost. We will use 2 solar panels to charge this battery. A single solar panel provides an output of up to 20 Rust watts, which is not enough for our medium battery. Therefore, we will combine 2 solar panels to increase the power output to 40 Rust watts, which will allow our battery to charge faster. To combine these solar panels, we will need a root combiner. First, connect the wire from the solar panel. Always remember that yellow means input and blue means output. Connect both solar panels to the yellow input ports of the root combiner. Now, take the output from the blue output port of the root combiner and connect it to the yellow input port of the battery. If you see the numbers increasing here on your battery, it means you have successfully connected the solar panels to the battery. You can connect lights directly to the battery, but the problem with this is that they will stay on all the time, and your batteries will discharge very quickly. To fix this problem, we will use a button. To connect the light to the switch, first connect wire from the battery's output, then connect that wire to the switch's input port. After that, connect wire from the button's output port, and connect this wire to the light's input. Finally, take the output from the light and connect it to the input of the next light. By doing this, you can add even more lights. Now, you can control your lights with the button, which prevents power wastage. However, there is another problem. What if you want to connect an electric furnace or a turret to the same battery, but you need the light switch and the furnace button to be separate? Don't worry, we have a solution for that too. To connect an electric furnace or turret, we will need a splitter, which converts one input into 3 outputs. To make it easy for you to understand, I will explain the connections again. Now, you need to take the battery output and plug it into the splitter's input port. After that, you can click here to connect to any of the 3 output ports on the splitter. Then, connect the splitter's output to the input port of the light switch, and connect the switch's output to the light. Now, we will connect 3 electric furnaces. To ensure our electricity isn't wasted, and the furnaces aren't always on, we will use another switch. However, there is a problem here. We have 3 furnaces, but the switch only provides 1 output. So, what do? For this, we will use another splitter. Now, we will take another output from our first splitter and connect it to the input port of the switch. Then, we will connect the switch's output to the input of our new splitter. And finally, connect the 3 furnaces to the 3 outputs of that splitter. Now you can see that you will be able to control your lights and furnaces with separate switches. If you want to watch more interesting videos related to Rust Mobile, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.